The story of Krazy Joe was torn from yesterday's headlines, and it's as terrifying as tomorrow's.
Good morning. Welcome back to Krazy Joe's Concession Stand. I'm Krazy Joe. Got a physical media review for you today. This one comes from our friends at Warner Brothers. It's available now in stores. I got this one a little bit later than usual. Usually they'll send them to me about a week before they hit stores. This one, the movie was already actually on shelves when I received it. So this one was later than most, but it comes from our friends at Warner Brothers. And it's one of the most popular films of the year, Sinners, Ryan Coogler's vampire film Sinners, starring Michael Jordan in a dual role as a pair of brothers named Smoke and Stack. This film takes place in the South back in the 1920s. They're opening up a juke joint, and vampires. Vampires show up, and it's a bloody brawl. If you've been following the box office at all this year, you know that this movie was a huge hit, and that's a good thing for a number of reasons. Most notably because it's an original film, not a sequel, not an IP, not based on a comic book. This is an original idea. And there's been a lot of talk lately about, you hear people say Hollywood's creatively bankrupt. They don't have any new ideas. Well, no. If anyone tells you Hollywood's creatively bankrupt and they have no ideas, they're full of crap. There's a ton of new ideas, and there's new movies, new ideas, new concepts coming out all the time. The thing is, the audience isn't showing up for them. The audience is just not showing up for them. And this is a rare instance where the audience did show up for an original film. That's why it's, I gotta celebrate that. As somebody who is very interested in movie theaters doing well, and seeing the movie, COVID was not good for movie theaters. So anything that brings people back to theaters, I have to champion. So I'm very, very happy to see a film like this do well. But what's heartbreaking is I cannot share in the joy. I don't like this movie. I really don't like this movie. I watched it twice. I watched it in the theater, and then I watched this disc. And I was really hoping in the second viewing that I would connect with it in a way I didn't the first time. This film is boring. There's just no two ways around it. This film is boring. It's a vampire film, and the vampires really don't show up until about an hour 15 into the movie. And that would be fine if what preceded was interesting. But it's just two brothers trying to open up a bar, a club, a juke joint. It's not really that interesting. It's not really that engaging. So it's a clock watcher. It's one of those movies where you're just kind of watching the clock, waiting for the vampires to show up. And then when they do, it picks up. But I'll tell you, From Dusk Till Dawn did this much better. From Dusk Till Dawn did this so much better. From Dusk Till Dawn's a very similar film. You got the story of the Gecko brothers and their crime spree, and they're being on the run and trying to get over the Mexican border. And it's very, very late in the film that vampires actually show up. But the difference is what precedes the vampires is interesting. This, I've heard some people say they like it. I've heard people say, oh, I didn't even need the vampires. I was so interested in the story of the Smokestack twins and their club. Okay, if you're interested in that, that's great. I was not. I just was like, when did the damn vampires get here? I felt like nothing happens. Nothing happens. There's also some scenes in this movie that didn't work for me. That maybe they'd work for someone else. I guess they did work for other people. They didn't work for me. Like, for example, there's a scene where their preacher cousin starts playing his guitar and singing, or was it a banjo? I'm forgetting. He starts playing and singing the song, and you hear a voiceover say that sometimes a musical artist is so good that he awakens ghosts from the past and the future. And suddenly, like, rappers and DJs and, like 60s rockers and all these people who like don't exist in that time period just show up and are dancing. And I thought it was ridiculous. Maybe that works. I mean, let's not kid ourselves here. I'm in the minority. This film is very well liked. This film is on a lot of people's top 10 of the year. So that's the beautiful thing about film. It is subjective. It doesn't work for me. Works for a lot of people. But let's talk about the disc, because that's the important thing here. This movie, it's on disc now. And the question is, how is this disc as a translation of the film? Is this something, if you're a fan of the film, do you want to pick this up on disc? Because let's face it, you could just stream it online. What is it that makes you want to pick up this disc? Well, a 4K disc is the best quality image you're going to get, and this is a good transfer. It looks great. There's also a lot of special features on here. I will, oh look, you get a slip sleeve. There's a slip sleeve. Please bear with me. I am still broken, so it's hard for me to really manipulate things. All you get is the 4K disc. There is no Blu-ray included, just the one disc, and a digital code that you can redeem on Movies Anywhere, and that will play in 4K quality as well. But you get some special features here. Can you read that there? Can you read that? I'll read it to you. You get Dancing with the Devil, The Making of Sinners. It's about a half-hour long making of. Blues in the Night, The Music of Sinners. Thicker Than Blood, Becoming the Smokestack Twins. That's a little feature on Michael Jordan playing both roles and how he differentiated them and the costuming. Spirits of the Deep South, Wages of Sin, The Creature Effects of Sinners, and you get deleted scenes. So there's some pretty good special features on here, which hasn't always been the case for some of these films recently. So this is a pretty good disc. Good image quality, good special features. This is, if you're a fan of the film, you're going to be happy with this disc. It gives me no joy to say I didn't like this movie. I wish I did, because I see people getting excited about an original film that isn't an IP, something brand new, and that's the kind of thing I like to see, and I just wish I could share in the excitement, but I can't. I tried. I gave it 2 tries. This is not a film for me, unfortunately. I'll probably not be revisiting this in the future. But if you do like it, I do recommend picking up the disc. And, give more original films a try. Give more original films a try. There's my favorite original film of the year is a movie called Novocaine. And there was another Warner Brothers film this year called Companion. Both star Jack Quaid, ironically enough. 2 original films, 2 original non-IPs. And neither one did very well at the box office. This did very, very well. But that's great. That's great that people are supporting this. But let's support more original films across the board. Let's do it. It's never been cheaper to go to the movies. It's never been cheaper. People tell you the movies are so expensive now. It's not true. It's never been cheaper. You just gotta find a theater that's doing one of these subscription services. AMC, the largest theater chain in the world, has the A-list. Roughly $20 a month. You can see as many movies as you want. Regal Unlimited. Regal Cinemas has their unlimited, $20 a month. You can go as many times as you want. It costs like $20, if you don't have these services, if you don't have like an A-list or a Regal Unlimited, it costs like $20 to go see one movie. So why not just get the service? I don't understand anyone who would go into a Regal and drop $20 for a movie but not get Regal Unlimited. Why? You can see as many movies as you want. It's never been cheaper to go to the movies. But check out more original films. Thank you to Warner Brothers for sending me this review copy. You can get Sinners now wherever you get your physical media. All right, everyone, keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas
with the plastic feet.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
Tell everyone you meet.
Keep wearing those pajamas
With the back door flap.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
Don't open it, it's a trap.
Oh no,
It's a trap.
some people call them bitches. jammies.
They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander pajamas. But no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
I know we're having fun.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
And now the song is done.